morning students, welcome to my channel, VII sir. Students, in previous class we understand about the acid, base and salt. Till that we understand about the litmus paper and pH. The blue litmus paper and red litmus paper. As I have just taught you that the very short form about blue litmus paper and red litmus paper. Very short form. What are these short forms? See, this blue litmus paper turns into red, so this is acid. Is it? And red litmus paper turns into blue, that is base. So this both are the conditions where you can identify the items or the material which you have, whether it is acid or base. So this is the easiest one. We also talk about the lichens, which are the natural dye. In that you can have the liquid and you can identify whether it is acid or base. We also one more natural dye, that is called the turmeric. That is called the turmeric. Is it? Now this turmeric. Take some of the turmeric, 1 or 2 tablespoons of the turmeric in the water and shake well. Then add one paper, blank paper, white blank paper, and after 4 or 5 minutes just remove it and dry it. Then if you put any kind of the acidic material on that, you can make rose or you can make birthday card also with the help of this turmeric litmus paper. This is also a natural one. This is one. Now, students, we will understand today how this acid and base that we know, but this acid and base are very useful for daily, regular life or daily life. So we must see exactly if you eat only bases, that is also not good for the stomach, and if you eat acids only, that is also not good for the stomach. If you eat acidic materials like continuously, if you drink the lemon juice, then your stomach will feel acid. Continuously you feel acid. That means you feel the acidity also. This is so after eating continuously acid, you feel the acidity, then it will also dangerous for your stomach. Similarly for the base also, you feel this kind of the problems. So this acid and base must be neutralized. Once it is neutralized, then it will form the salt. Is it? So what will be there? Suppose it is the acid plus suppose the base. It will give you what? It will give you salt plus it will give you water. Now, when this acid and base are neutralized, it will give you salt, but once you touch that salt material or this mixture, when you touch this mixture in the beaker or base of the mixture, you feel the heat. Why? Because the acid and base once neutralized, it evolves, it gives heat. So both the things once you neutralize, it will give you heat. You see, plus it also give the water. Then it is neutralized. Okay. So acid and base this way you can neutralize. Now you can here see this is NaOH, sodium hydroxide plus HCl. Sodium hydroxide plus HCl. This is the acid. Okay, and this is the base. This is the base. This is the acid. So both when you neutralize, what will you get? NaCl plus H2O. Okay, see, Na sodium, Cl from here chloride. NaCl, that is sodium chloride plus H2O, that is water. This is the chemical name of the water. 2 mole of the hydrogen dioxide and hydrogen oxide, and one is oxygen. Hydrogen plus oxygen, not hydrogen oxide, it's hydrogen plus oxygen combination is the water. Is it? This equalization of the chemical or this kind of structures you will understand, you will know, come to know in the higher classes as the new chapter will involve. This is for the neutralization of the acid and base. So I hope you understand how to neutralize. Suppose you are adding a litmus paper and it turns from the blue to red, that is called the acid, that is fine, we understand. If you add the red litmus paper and it turns to blue, that is base, that we understand. Okay, so both we understand, but suppose there is no change in the color of the litmus paper, then what it is? It is called the neutral. Is it? It is called the neutral. So we come to know that one material, when there is nothing, there is no change in this, when you add, then that litmus paper, red or blue, will not change, then this is called the neutral compound. Is it? Now, you might have heard also this combination of the, might have this days you heard about the acid rain. Is it? How this acid rain occurs? Once nitric acid, sulfuric acid, this kind of acid are coming when rain falls. Why? Because the combination, which combination? Nitric oxide, sulfuric dioxide, which is available in the atmosphere. From where it comes? It comes due to the environment's disturbance. How it happens in environment disturbance? Because of the smoke, carbon dioxide, carbonic components, which comes from the smoke. From which smoke? This car, truck, or any railway engines. This kind of smoke comes and it goes continuously on the upper side of the atmosphere, and it remains on the first layer of the atmosphere, and that is why it remains there, and it increases continuously CO2, and this all sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, all goes on the upper dioxide, it remains there, and the highest amount when it is increased once the rain comes and during the monsoon. This kind of chemical or gases which combine together, and it makes a sulfuric acid and nitric acid, and these acid rains are very dangerous for these plants, animals, buildings. So it is very dangerous. We understand that. We also thought about, you have also thought about these acid rains. Okay, why? Because the presence of these kind of the gases, and that's why we always should have the PUC. We know about the pollution under control. That's what the PUC of your vehicle. Government always gives you this instruction. Must do the PUC. Why? Because if it's pollution under control, then the vehicles, if you do that, so lesser amount of the carbon dioxide, lesser amount of this kind of gases go to the atmosphere, and lesser amount of the acid rain will fall, lesser amount of the disturbance occurs in the atmosphere. So this is very important for neutralizing the environment also. Now you understood that how to neutralize this acid and bases. Here we understood about neutral material, and you also understood about the neutralization. Now you can say here there are some of the points which is given. That is the neutralization in everyday life. That is what. Suppose you are feeling the indigestion. See how you feel the indigestion. Suppose you have taken a food which is contains lots of maida. What is maida? The baking of food, like suppose you are eating bread. Is it? Suppose you are eating naan from the hotels. So these are contains maida. Now once it goes in your stomach, see it comes from the wheat flour. With a very thin wheat flour is known as maida. But what happens? It is very sticky. Once it goes in your stomach, it will take a lots of time to digest. Stomach contains hydrochloric acid, that is HCl. It has the power to digest everything. most of the carbohydrates, proteins. If you have to break down the carbohydrates and protein, you will in higher class understand about how the carbohydrates and proteins are getting the breakdowns in proteins converted into amino acid or amino acid converts into proteins, how it happens in digestive system, and how this LDH, LCH, all the proteins are important for your building of the antibodies. That is understanding higher. Okay. Now what happens? When you eat this kind of the food, then indigestion occurs, and you feel acidic. You might have feel like acid kind of the situations where you have this kind of the noise comes again and again. Your parents might have, the old age parents also have. Why it happens? Because of indigestion. And indigestion, because of that, you feel the acid, more amount of acid increase, because the indigested food, stomach don't allow this. Stomach, what they do? Stomach do release continuously hydrochloric acid, and excess amount of the hydrochloric acid will increase in the stomach, and that will create the acid, and that called the acidity. It's called the acidity. Now, to control this acidity, we have the milk of magnesia. We understand that once you take the milk of magnesia, what happens? It will neutralize the hydrochloric acid with the hydrochloric acid is acid. Okay, we understood that. And in the previous class, I taught you about milk of magnesia. That is base. But acid and base combined together, then what is going to happen? That is the formation of neutralization. Got it? So acidity controlled by the adding the base. This is the point we have proved here. How to neutralize, why neutralization is important in the daily life. There is one point we have proved that indigestion can be neutralized. Okay, second, ant bite. What is this? Ant bite. In the previous class I taught you that the ant contains what kind of acid? That is called the formic acid. Is it? This formic acid once goes in your skin. Suppose this is your skin. Once this ant comes and bites you, here you feel the swelling. Is it? This swelling will have the itching on your skin. Again feels you itching. Now how you utilize? You can utilize by using the baking soda. What is the baking soda? Baking soda again the base. So here there is a formic acid, the acid, and the baking soda is the base. So acid plus base, again you can have neutralization, that is salt and water. So again we have proved that the acid, when it is there, when you apply the base, then also you can neutralize. Again we proved. Second. Now third point, soil treatment. You might have heard about that some soils are acid, that is acidic environment of soil is increased, or some of the basic environment of the soil is increased. There are some slag lime or there kind of limes we can use to neutralize the acid soil environment. Why we have to neutralize the acid and base environment of the soil? Because this is important for the growth of the crops. Okay, when you have the crop, when you want to grow the crop, then you must have the soil which is neutralized. Okay, so this is also again important in daily life, that neutralizing the acid and base, both we have to neutralize. So the base is more, then also we have to neutralize with the acid. So the acid is more, then also we have to neutralize with the base. So both the way we have to neutralize. Now, last point we have, that is the factory waste. This is the factory waste. Suppose the factory waste contains what? Suppose you are using a chemical component. The chemical components, chemical liquids which is comes out from the factory. Then factories are throwing this waste directly in the water. Then they are containing lots of amount of acid. See, if this acid goes directly into the rivers, suppose they throw this directly into the rivers, then that will kill fishes or living organisms or the plants which are living in the water. So what we have to do? We have to neutralize the factory waste also. So in the daily life, neutralization is also important. Neutralization with this indigestion, ant bite, soil treatment, factory waste, these are all important for the daily life. So in this way we can utilize acid, base, and also we can get the salt. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.